So now guys, in this part, let's go and work on our enemy. So here we made a button for damaging our enemy. Now let's click on our canvas again, UI, another, so we can use the button or text mesh bar. I'm going to use the text mesh bar. I'm going to call it enemy button. I'm going to scale it a little bit, put it at maybe a little bit bigger, 250 or 250 again. So now I'm going to our enemy, put that one of my enemy inside of that UI sprite. Now it's looking on the right and the other side, so I'm going to change it to a scale. Here I'm going to put it at -1, and then he's going to turn back to other side. So now we need to put the health for our enemy. So here at our enemy, here I'm going to create 2D and new sprite and a square sprite. I'm going to call it health sprite. As you see, it's a completely white. Now here at canvas, I'm going to UI, create a new image, call it enemy health. Now I'm going to scale it a little bit top of our enemy. Like that. So now I'm going to, as you see here, the image, I'm going to put this health sprite there. So then I can, instead of simple, I can make it filled. So then we can fill it the way that we want. I'm going to change it to the red. Maybe this red. Let's make it smaller. Now, as you see, when I'm going to turn it, it's going to become low at 0. We cannot see anything. We can. So, but here, instead of radial 360, we are going to change it to horizontal. I think now it's going from the right side to left side, as you see. I'm going to make it a little bit near, so it's going to do up to going to down. Now in the enemy button we have also the text. We don't need that text. We can delete this text, so then we cannot see any text under that. Now let's see how it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. So now I'm going to duplicate our enemy health. Going to rename it enemy health BG. I'm going to make that one black. So I'm going to put it at top of our health. So then it will be under, so it will be over the, so under the our health bar. So now when I'm going to change this one, as you see, we can see the black background there. So this one, we don't need to be filled. We can just keep it as simple. And even if you want, you can also put this scale. I'm going, for example, put it as 270. Here at also 40. So now you can see the small black background behind of our red bar. So now if you want to, for example, make it even bigger, you can make it 5, 5. So now guys, we are going to our canvas. I'm going to make a empty object, call that enemy, or we can call it enemy1. Then I'm going to put the first I'm going to make it a little bit bigger to the size of the hairs, like that. Then I'm going to put our enemy hairs background and enemy hairs and also enemy button under that. So let's go to put all of them in our enemy. So now I can wrap it up. As you see, we have enemy and everything set up correctly. So now when we play, so I can make a little bit this image a little bit big to the size of hair bar, and then when I'm going to play, as you see, when I'm going to click our enemy, it's going to change a little bit of color. So now everything that's set up, you can see guys, when I'm going to change the sprite, it's going also to change the enemy. So later we are going to make the list of our enemy and changing the sprite. So we can, every time we can have the new enemy when we are going to kill the enemy. And before we are going to finish, let's go to our game asset. Here I'm going to create another folder. Going to call that, so not that folder, this one I don't need that. Here we need to, in our asset, here I'm going to create a new folder, call it scripts. And we are going to put all our scripts inside of that. Now let's go inside, create our first C# script and call it enemy. So now we can attach that enemy script to our enemy. So now guys, in the next part we are going to write a script for that. See you in the next video.